Banners, baseballs, and buckets. Welcome back. I'm Ben Zion.
Good job, Kay.
Kyle Ben Zion. The Florida Gator baseball team takes on in-state rival South Florida this evening at McKeithen Stadium. Both teams are on a roll as of late, and our very own Corey Brooks is out at the MAC to break it all down. Corey?
Yeah, Kyle, it's two teams that are really hot right now. Like you said, the Gators have won 11 of their last 14 matchups and have really turned it around since going 11-16 just on March 29th. Sure, they're coming off a loss against Missouri, but they won the series. So things are pretty light in the clubhouse right now. As for the USF Bulls, they're on fire as well as they've won their last 12 matchups and are sitting pretty on top of the Big East. So it's going to be quite a battle when the two teams lock horns tonight at 7.
So, Corey, who's a player for Florida that can really make a difference in this one?
I don't think there's any doubt. It has to be catcher Taylor Gushew. He hit over 400 in that series against Missouri, and you add to the fact that he leads the team in RBIs and walks, keeps the pitchers calm behind the plate. He's absolutely the key for this Gator team, and it's nothing new for Gator fans to have a catcher being the key.
Corey, the Gators pitching struggled a little bit at the beginning of the season. It looks like they might have turned it around by now?
Well, what's funny, Kyle, is, we said it's a perfect day here at the MAC, and that's exactly what the Gator pitchers love. They thrive when it's hot outside, when the sun is beating down. It's warm, they get loose early, and they just let it rip. When it's cold, they're tighter, and ever since the summer months have been coming, and they're in full bloom right now, the Gators have been pitching better, and that's hopefully what we'll see tonight.
Thanks, Corey. Really looking forward to that matchup. I know I'll definitely be there. Gator fans welcomed home the national champion gymnastics team yesterday as they arrived back from an LA trip to remember. The team unveiled their new NCAA banner after bringing home their first ever NCAA title in school history. The girls celebrated with Gator fans, and UF President Bernie Matching congratulated them. Senior leader Marissa King said the team is like a big family.
We are so close, we're like sisters. I know the weaknesses and strengths of each and every one of these girls. I call them my sisters that I've never had. I love them so much, and I think the closeness and the bondness of this team is what was projected out on the floor, and that's how we won that title.
The breakthrough win puts Florida in elite company. Since the NCAA began sanctioning a championship in 1982, only a handful of schools have won the NCAA title: Alabama, Georgia, UCLA, Utah, and now Florida. And 2 NBA playoff games went down to the wire last night. The Chicago Bulls even their series at 1 with the Brooklyn Nets. The Bulls had a balanced effort with 5 guys scoring in double figures, including former Gator Joakim Noah. Noah played despite a painful foot injury. He racked up 11 points, 10 boards, and 3 assists. Meanwhile, out in LA, the Clippers looked to take a 2-0 lead in the series with the Memphis Grizzlies, and All-Stars led the way in this one. Blake Griffin scored 21 points, and Chris Paul dropped 24 as he hit this game-winning buzzer shot for the Clippers now to go up 2-0 in the series. And meanwhile, there are 3 games on slate tonight in the NBA, including the Miami Heat hosting the Milwaukee Bucks as the Heat try to take that series to a 2-0 advantage. And some Major League Baseball going on right now. The Miami Marlins and Minnesota Twins just finished up their first game of a doubleheader today. The Marlins had the worst record in baseball coming into this one, and despite having 1,000 lakes in Minnesota, the Marlins were fish out of water. The Twins knocked off the Finns today 4-3 in Minnesota, and the teams will square off again tonight at 8:10. Meanwhile, the Atlanta Braves have the best record in baseball, and they're taking on Colorado out in the Rockies Stadium, and also have a doubleheader today. The Braves lead this one in the 8th inning, 4-3. And tonight, the Rays and Yanks will battle again. The Rays won 5-1 last night, and another win tonight will get them back on track to 500 for the season. And guys, another big story in the sports world. Right now, meetings going on out in Pasadena for college football. The BCS committee meeting today to have a new title for the new national championship in the playoff system. And then tomorrow they'll talk to figure out exactly where the game's going to be. Good idea?
I'm not sure I'm going to like how that's going to change the BCS.
But it could mean more teams could be national champions. So
I don't like it either, Hannah.
We'll have to see. More news after the break. Stay with us.